Welcome back to Let's Talk Advice.
Let's talk advice.
Let's. Our first question comes from Jebediah from Wisconsin. That's an interesting name. How have your lives changed since your premiere last week?
Well, yeah, sure. Life has changed, I'd say, significantly. I went to the gas station the other day, and I bought gas, and it was down 2 cents. And part of me says, I was a little bit just for me.
Me, we almost broke 290 views last week,
Yeah,
I think.
almost.
So me, I've been visiting YouTube 290 times more often than I usually do. This next one comes from Carlo in New Mexico. If you two were frozen desserts, would you be gelato or ice cream?
I would have to say I'd probably be gelato because I have European ancestry, and I'm icy cold, and I'm almost always surrounded by douches.
I'd be ice cream because
And chocolate.
This next question comes from Anna from Arendelle. Do you want to build a snowman? No.
All right, this one comes from Sharon in Ora Valley, right up the road.
Oh.
Yeah, the question is, why do I live here?
This next one's from Charles in Charleston, South Carolina. That must be fun, live in that city with that name. Do you like pirates?
Pirates are a tough one. I'm not really sure how I feel about them, but I do have to say 2 of my favorite things in this world are one-eyed people and booty. So I would say I'm a big pirate fan.
You know, Charles, I've thought of this a few times late at night. And what I think is most interesting about pirates is that they were searching from island to island for treasure when the real treasure was found in the friendships that they made along the way.
All right, this question comes from Nate in Hartford, Connecticut. Nate asks, if you could be a member of any band, what band would it be?
I did some work with the Boy Scouts as a Boy Scout when I was younger, and I always loved knots. And so I think I'd like to be a member of the band of Slipknot. I've never heard them. I'm not familiar with their genre, but they seem like a bunch of nice guys.
All right, the next question comes from Charles in South Dakota.
2 Charles in one episode.
2 Charles in one episode. Charles are in charge today. This question is, if you were a car salesman, what would be your line to get people to buy a car?
I would shake their hand.
Okay.
And then I would say, does your car fly? And
this one doesn't either, but
no,
it's a good car.
But it's a good car, and now they're thinking their car is inferior to my car.
Yeah. Because they're like, well, my car doesn't fly, and I'm like, but this is a good car.
This is a good car.
That doesn't fly.
You don't even have to mention that it doesn't fly.
Okay, it's a good car.
Does your car fly? This is a good car.
Lightning round! Go! Eating chicken raw isn't good for my toilet.
Slippers don't...
Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise up above. Shaboom, and tell me, darling, I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream. Sweetheart, hello again. Shaboom, and hope we meet again.